Hey guys, welcome back. This is Chris. Y'all know this is Black Rifle Survival. Thanks for clicking on the video to check this one out. It's pretty special here. My reason for today's video, I'm here on my back lake, right behind the house actually, Lake Faison. Department of Fish and Wildlife has stocked this lake, I think with like 300 or 200 rainbows, twice now this month in February. So I'm not seeing anything rising or rolling on the surface, so I'm assuming they're either gone or they're deep or they're up in the shallow. So I'm going to target 3 different sections here. I brought my fish finder with me so I could kind of see the depth, but I forgot my mount, which sucks. But I'm not moving, so I'm not really picking anything up, but I am sitting at 9 feet surface depth. So I could probably drop a power bait down 2 foot leader, maybe 3 foot. I've pre-rigged most of my stuff, so I'm set to go. But we will try to see if we can maybe score one. But the main point of the video was to introduce you guys to elevated spoons. I am the first in the Pacific Northwest. I am originally from San Diego, California, but my wife and I did move out here. So I was kind of surprised to see that so many of these spoons are popular down in Cali. Haven't really seen them up here in the PNW. So for example, we've got Thomas Cyclones, I've got Buoyants, whatever, and Daredevils, little Cleos, all different sorts here. Got these, oops. So we got a gold Cleo, Daredevil. These are all the trout sized, small bass sized. I've got a mix in here. You guys might have seen on my video, or TikTok or Instagram, one of the two. But these are Adam's elevated spoons. All right, guys, these are fucking phenomenal. The paint job he does with the powder coating. He uses the light wire mosquito hook. These are the Siwash. I'm trying to get these to move in. I do have the names of the colors. I've got ones originally that got lost in the mail, but this is the second batch he had sent out, and I wanted to introduce you guys to elevated spoons. Excuse me. And the different patterns that he offers, which is something a little bit different from what you can get at your local tackle stores here. I know a lot of the spoons are based on salmon or steelhead, but I remember this one is the Cheeto. But as you can see, these are 2.5 grams. He does offer different selections from micro. If you guys are into the BFS world, which is interesting because I am actually using my Dark Wolf Ultra BFS for the first time, since most of the lakes here are seasonal and I have to wait till the last week of April. But yeah, these different spoons here. This is like a clown color pattern here, or not clown color, fire tiger. But he's got different names for them. Bright greens, chartreuses, pinks, purples, violets. Yeah, we're going to be throwing actually a custom one he had that he doesn't have a name for. So I will post links into the video and little pop-up pictures here and there of each spoon if I do catch a trout on it. And I'll bring you some of that content. But yeah, for now we're going to go ahead and throw a couple of these spoons out. Do a little bit of trolling here. See if I can find out where these trout are hiding at. And obviously the buoyants. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Castmasters, needlefish. I've got God's Tooth in here. Different sorts of trolling goodness. Fly spinners for trolling. But yeah, let's stay on track and let's start fishing, guys. Okay. Again, video review of elevated spoons. This is a 2.5 gram elevated spoon. These are custom painted by Adam. I'll provide the links to his site where you can order these. He's got much more colors. He does drops. Super popular in SoCal. And I'm actually really glad I was able to bring something from home to my home up here in the PNW. So again, all you need to do is rig these up with a 0, just a snap clasp, and everything's good to go. But let's talk about the rod and the hardware, since I haven't actually used this yet, but I am going to test it today. Alright, we've got the Dragon rod here, light gain. This is an ultra light. I pronounce it Tysonura. Let's see if I can get this to focus. I don't know if you guys can read that. Dark Wolf, Tysonura. Timu rod, but it's the BFS realm. Dark Wolf Ultra was really hard for me to find. I know it's not top end, but it's pretty popular. But I am right-handed, so most of the models, if you do, they're still on there. They are left-handed reel. So if you guys are interested in picking one up after this review. They mentioned to spool this up with pretty lightweight PE line. I do have 5-pound braided. Forget the brand again. I'll post the links for what I have. It's been a couple months since I've had this sitting in the corner, but it is a 10+1, ultra lightweight. Specs will be provided. This is definitely a very lightweight setup. Back to the rod, 2 to 6 pound, so I'm running 5. I've got a, I think, 4-pound leader set up about 3 feet on my leader. Snaps a clasp to the spoon. Hardware's pretty nice on this here. I think these are the Fuji guides. It's a very interesting setup on this rod though. It's not like your traditional slide down. It's actually like a reverse friction point here. So when you break, it's a 2-piece rod, but you break it down in the middle. It's different, but it seems very functional. Again, I don't know if you can see the bounciness here, but it's very soft, which will be nice for casting these light spoons. But I have to get it dialed in. And hopefully I don't bird's nest the son of a gun, because that would suck. But I do have other rods, my SSTs I brought with me. Got my dad's pole and a Walmart grit stick. Only because it's fluorescent on the tip and I can freaking see it. So I'm starting to go blind. But yeah, let's get to casting. Okay. Let's see if I can get kind of close to the edge here so maybe you can see the... Forgot to mention this is a clicking drag, which is pretty cool. Most bait casters don't have that option, but I like the clicking feedback, especially if you get a good fish on a fight. Makes it fun. But again, this is ultralight fishing. This is a small lake and it was stocked with a minimal amount of rainbow trout, so I'm not hopeful to catch a lot. I do know this is the lake I come to when I want to panfish or catch a couple bass, small ones, and the occasional black crappie. Alright, let's check the action here. So it flutters down. We've got it's got a wobble down, straight down. Again, I'm on the GoPro. I have no zoom function, so I might edit this out, but it looks like low reel speed, not too crazy, maybe a couple pops and twitches here. Yeah, you could do some rod tip pops to pop it back. You get a nice fluttering action. So a couple base cast. We are set at 5 on the break. Drag's already preset. Let's get back to tuning this thing so I can actually get some casting distance on it. Figure out I actually might need the next size down. Definitely the next size down. I could troll this. You know what? I'm gonna give it a couple minutes here before I start trolling around this lake here. Make a loop. having like fishing ADD. You guys know what that's all about. It's like you want to try everything in the book, but you know one method's better than the other at the time, and then you're like, maybe it's just a color change, maybe it's my depth. It's like freaking ADD right now. Okay, let's bring this break down just a tad. Let that sink just a tad and just start bringing it in. There we go. Now I'm starting to get the distance I'm looking for. Let that sink. Let that sink. Get a little pop and steady reel. I can definitely sense, even with this tiny little lure here, yeah, I need to order some smaller snaps. Ooh, I already bird's nested. That was close. What did I do? What did I do? Okay. Oop, fish on. Ooh. Fish on, guys. Fish on. On the elevated spoon here. Let's go. Oh, I'm freaking having difficulty here. Oh, let's go, guys. Still trolling my other one here. I got a mess. Ooh, we got a trout here. These trout are here. There you go, Adam, on your custom color you have no name for. I think we're gonna call this on, once I can get it in. 1 second. Yeah, that's a little stalker here, but let's check that out. All right. There we go, guys. Dark Wolf Ultra BFS. Got one for Adam here. Let you guys check this out here. Pretty healthy looking bow here, maybe a 15. Hooked right in the corner of the top lip here. Hold on, buddy. I'll lift you up so I can get you on GoPro. There we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about, Adam. Let's get elevated. Let's go. That's that custom spoon color. I know the yeah, that water's cold. Keep it in here. All right, yeah, let me do some content creation here for my buddy Adam, and I'll be right back, guys. All right, guys, we are switching up elevated spoons. I have put on, I think that's the Cheeto. Again, we caught that one on the, he didn't give me a name for it because it was a non-name. So I think we can maybe get him to custom make some more of those. It's like an orange peel color, if that makes sense. So like a regular orange peel with a little bit of orange in it. I think that's orange enough. But yep, we got one on the boat and the stringer. Everything else is going to be catch and release. I don't plan on retaining anymore. That's just review for elevated spoons, micro spoons, 2.5 gram. I think he's got a 1.5. I'm going to link that website and get you guys on some awesome Cali homemade spoons here. So this one is a different shape. Okay, we have got a pink underside, and this has got the looks like a green or a black spatter on top of a pink, orange, and chartreuse. But you'll notice that the wings on this are a little wider than the other spoon. I'll do a side-to-side comparison a little later, but this has a wider wobble. I'm checking out how this thing sinks straight down. This one sinks a hell of a lot faster than the other one, guys, so just, yeah, keep that in mind. It's about a foot a second. And the action on this one, wobble side to side, definitely has more of a wobble. So I would say I'm a fan of the swimming action of this wide angle versus your traditional teardrop. But let's get this out, start trolling again. I'm gonna hit that same lane, go to the end. I'm gonna flip a biatch and come back the other direction. So let's get this going. I think actually I should probably cast it the other direction because I'm going forward. Let me move the boat, get back in that trolling lane, swing on in, and let's go. Kicking this back down to 1. everything's reversed on me because I have the trolling motor on the center and it hits my damn seat. So I'm gonna let this one set out behind the boat. A couple there. Pass here, let that sink. Let's go. Let's go get some more. Make a little swing here. And now we are trolling. Oop. Oh, shoot. Fish on. This one hit on the Thomas buoyant. This guy's all tangled up here. What happened here? This guy's foul hooked. I'm gonna let this guy go. Oh, he already popped off. How's it going?
Any luck?
Yeah, I caught one. They're all on the backside here.
That's where they were last week.
Yeah.
I spent half my day over there.
Nice. Yeah, I saw they stocked like a couple weeks ago and I was like, shoot, but my work schedule just doesn't work out on that. So
yeah, apparently 2 weeks ago was really good.
I'm sure it was.
I talked to the same guy who came out 2 weeks ago. He said he caught 12 and last week he caught 3. Last week it was cold.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm thinking today hopefully they get active here.
That'll be good. Well, good luck.
Yeah.